Welcome to the Mary Mac Show, where we will be talking about your feelings, experiences, and pain following the death of a loved one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you find yourself in this entire world, I welcome you. So how are you doing today, my friend, my warrior? I certainly hope this week has been a little bit better for you. I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge our newest country, Romania. Someone in Romania is enjoying our podcast now, and we'd like to welcome them. So thank you for coming on board. Next, I'd like to express my thanks again for everyone who's coming to visit the Mary Mac store. I appreciate your time and attention, and that you've taken some time to order some products, and that means so much to me. I'd also like to tell you about this wonderful mug that we have, a coffee mug, or maybe even for tea. It's one of my favorite products at the store. It has a beautiful purple heart on both sides, with the smaller golden heart signifying the little children that the larger hearts are looking after. We call it our Heart of Gold mug. It comes in both 11 and 15 ounce, and I think you will really love it. It's just beautiful. So I hope you will make a few orders for yourself and for others. And thank you for listening to that. So today, I wanted to take some time to talk about Valentine's Day. At first, I wasn't aware that Valentine's Day was celebrated in so many places around the world, in addition to the USA. I found out that Valentine's Day is celebrated in Canada, Australia, Denmark, Austria, Spain, Greece, Britain, Japan, France, Scotland, Brazil, Germany, Iceland, Italy, India, China, South Africa, Singapore, Chile, and even in Mexico. I think that's amazing. A lot of love to go around to everyone. Valentine's Day symbolizes love and hope for the future. But sometimes after we've lost someone special, it can be difficult to enjoy this day. And this is thoroughly understandable. It might be the loss of a boyfriend or girlfriend, a fiancé, or other significant person in your life who has left you way too soon. Maybe you lived together, maybe not. You spent so much time getting to know them, and the loss of your sweetheart, your honey, is so deep. If you're grieving the death of a spouse, whether you were with them for a few years or decades, holidays, especially Valentine's Day, can be quite unnerving. You celebrated so many together and appreciated all the kindness, care, gifts, and love that this day symbolizes. Every day, life after losing your spouse or sweetheart can be quite difficult. But handling holidays such as Valentine's Day makes life even more difficult. We start to see the advertisements on television for roses and jewelry and heart-shaped boxes of chocolates weeks before this day. Restaurants feature special dinners for two on that evening. And when you were paired with someone you love, chances are good that these ads didn't affect you. But they do now. The anticipation of a significant holiday or date, such as the anniversary of your loved one's death or their birthday, can bring many emotions that you might not have expected. But please know that they are natural and normal. Most of us feel such intensity around holidays because we are sad that we can no longer enjoy the closeness, experiences, and the love we once shared with our honey. Some of us also are angry that they died before us. Others of us struggle with the unfairness to the point of cloistering ourselves in an effort to never be hurt again. But there comes a time when we consciously accept that we are still alive, and if we were supposed to go first, then we would have. And since this is the way things have turned out, why not live life to the fullest? When that turn in thinking eventually arrives, it can gloriously begin a guilt-free new life, whereby you take a long, deep breath and with a loving kiss planted on their picture, you decide to consider new adventures. It doesn't mean you won't miss them. It doesn't mean you will not honor their memory for your children's sake. It only means that you are now beginning a new and perhaps a somewhat scary life where the unknown waits. As you remember someone who is no longer with you today, try to remember the special Valentine's days that you did get to share together. Try to remember the happiest moments instead of dwelling on their absence. Try to dig in and think of all the little things that you made special with them. The funny notes, the chocolates, maybe the gifts, and definitely the laughter. Yes, today may not be like other Valentine's days that you had in the past, yet you can try to do something special for yourself now. Could it be a lovely bubble bath, a special meal, a new pair of soft slippers, hot cocoa, and maybe a movie to move your mind toward hopeful things you wish to experience and create? So on Valentine's Day, find the right thing that will make you happy. Is it the chocolate-covered pretzels, cherries, or strawberries? Shall you get that massage you've been promising yourself because you really miss your husband's or your wife's touch? Will you finally accept your buddy's invitation for a round of golf and lunch instead of sitting in front of the television alone? Yes, men feel alone on Valentine's Day also, and every other day as well when grieving their sweetheart. Will you decide to give a little time to someone who is hurting like you and share a dinner together with a funny movie? Or is it, perhaps, time to give that little soul at the animal rescue shelter a new life with you? Even if you find yourself melancholy at times, there is no need to be embarrassed. Those who love you know that this transition has not been easy for you. Being good to yourself when you're hurting is key to moving forward. Don't neglect your emotional needs and help. And if you don't hear it today from anyone else, let me say, you are loved. You are loved by me and many others. I'm sure if you considered all the people that you have helped in your life, there are many people who love you. So accept that kind pat on the back or hug Accept all the well wishes of those who love and care for you. And remember that your sweetheart would want you to enjoy your life. Just because you feel the pain of loss does not mean you cannot also feel the joy of living. So do enjoy this day. Remember, their love for you will never die. So now, let's get up and dance, dance, dance. And I know you think this is probably silly, but just do it for me anyway, okay? Thank you for joining me today. Remember to continue to write 5 things each night in your journal that you are grateful for. Visit my website at marymac.info and sign up for my email list as soon as possible so we can stay in touch and you'll receive my free book. Also click on the store tab to visit the Mary Mac store. And share this podcast with those who would benefit from it as well. And as always, remember to be happy because you deserve to. I'll speak with you again soon.